And here we are. Welcome to Requiem of Sanity, Darkness Eternal. Hi all, Once and Future Gamer here, and welcome back to this game. So, last time we played as Dr. Edwin Lindsay, who brought something back to this mansion. I like how my sword's still glowing green. Brought something back to this mansion. There is... we need to get it. It's in the library. So... let's see if we can spot it. I can hear footsteps. Hello there. Alex discovers a pulp novel written by one Dr. Edwin Lindsay amongst the books on the shelf. This is where the tome of eternal darkness indicated that something of value was hidden behind the book. Of course we're going to look like it. And is that the Heart of Mantarok? With the book removed, a secret cache is revealed. Inside is the Heart of Mantarok, encased in glass to protect the world from its corrosive energies. We're absolutely going to take that. The light on my sword's gone out. Well, that's spooky. The wallpaper in this section of the hallway is oddly marred, as though the wall it sits on is not even with the rest of the room. The stained glass window depicts a glowing medieval maiden, luminous even with the faint light of the setting sun. The maiden clasps a piece of parchment in her hands. The window gives Alex a strange feeling, almost as if it was magical and not really there. A glowing field of energy protects the window. So... let's sort that out. As the magical window fades away, the piece of parchment the maiden was holding is left behind, floating in midair. It appears to be a chapter page. Let's take it. Heresy.
Today, I am your master. Your task is to guard the artifact before you. Let no one touch it.
Let's do it.
In Europe, during the time of the Inquisition, paranoia and corruption ran deep. With the fear of devilry running rampant, the ancients' corruption extended far beyond mortal knowledge, corrupting all that could be corrupted. My researches uncovered an interesting incident. A Franciscan monk named Paul Luther was traveling through the region of Amiens during the witch hunts of the Inquisition. Now, under martial law, the Inquisition prevented anyone from leaving the town and its nearby cathedral. for everyone was suspect.
Welcome to Oubliette Cathedral,
Brother Luther. I'm glad that our sacred order can bestow hospitality on our Franciscan brethren.
I shall not impose, Excellency. I merely request lodging and a viewing of the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude.
Many have traveled far and even risked their lives for a glimpse of the hallowed relic's true splendor. Of course, it would be wise to keep quiet during your stay. The Inquisition is here for a reason, brother. We seek to purge the deviancy from this town.
I am sure that will not be a problem. Amiens appears to be a peaceful hamlet.
It appears to be, but deviancy is secreted in the most deceptive places, which I believe is the case with Amiens.
Then I wish you luck in your search.
The Inquisition does not need luck, Brother Luther. Faith and purity are our guides.
Okay, whatever you say. A heavy wooden chest. Let's open it up. There's a crossbow inside. The rat carries robes and cloaks for ceremonial use. As Paul draws the robes back, something tumbles from inside. We've got a podium key. The woodcut shows the act of blasphemy. A host of demons prey upon humans like they were playthings, disemboweled by mocking demons, eaten or tortured by other carnal, deviant acts. The altar is bereft of holy adornment. No crucifix, no Bible, no sacrament of any kind. Paul is disturbed by this sight. What faith does the order practice? The cathedral's tabernacle is fashioned from aged, varnished mahogany. Its doors are closed and there doesn't appear to be any way of manually opening them. Oh, hang on. Crossbow bolts, nice. A simple podium and lectern provides a platform for a priest giving a sermon to his congregation. There is a drawer recessed inside it, so... a diary page, let's take it. Diary of Brother Andrew, page 1. I have finally arrived at Amiens, and my pilgrimage to see the Hand of Jude draws to a close. I cannot wait to lay eyes upon the sacred relic. My journey here has been arduous, and it shall be good to relax for a while in this peaceful village. Amiens is full of good people, strong in their faith and their role in our world. If the blight of witchcraft is present in this world, then I doubt it is in Amiens. This Spartan bed shows how the Order treats its visitors. There is no sign of the Order's own quarters, and this chills Paul to the bone. The only man that doesn't need a bed is a dead one. The desk bears a leather-bound book. Book of Reliquaries. This is the forgeries of the Reliquaries, dating back to the late 13th century, exquisitely illuminated and bound with hard leather it reads. Doubtless, many obscure orders requiring more income than can be garnered from the tithe, resources to forging ancient relics to bring people from outside their region to their diocese and thus becoming more lucrative. While it could be said that a false hope is still hope, relics such as Cuthbert's jawbone, the hand of Jude, and the infamous thigh-bone flute of Connor, while being forgeries, deceived the righteous unjustly. Their existence as true relics is the utmost heresy. Near the organ, a steel mace is mounted on the back wall. Let's take the mace. I shall nickname it Windu. The monk forces you back, explaining that one of the Order's most sacred rites is taking place, and the presence of a Franciscan would be troubling. Can we pick up one of the torches? Might be able to take that though. Torch, yep. We've got a cutscene.
For the love of God! God! Help! Come quickly!
A murder! A murder most foul! What heresy is this?
I found him lying here, dead. I called the guards.
Is this our first suspect? Make sure no one touches the body. It must be examined for signs of devilry. As for this man, make sure he doesn't leave the cathedral. We will question him later.
But...
Hold your tongue, Franciscan, or it might bring my wrath upon thee. Who is to say that you did not commit this murder? If you trust in the Almighty, and you are indeed innocent, then you will have nothing to fear.
I think you'd have plenty to fear. A framed fragment of written verse. It is in Latin and makes reference mostly to diabolical entities and how man is dominated by them if he strays from the rights of protection. The painting captures Paul's attention. A small emerald, disguised as part of the painting, glints in the candlelight as though it has some value beyond being a precious gem. Let's take the emerald.
Are you here to pass sentence on me?
No, I'm here to free you. You are in incredible danger. This cathedral used to be a place of peace. Now many strange things happen here. I don't want you to end up like the others.
What do you mean?
The body you found was Brother Andrew, and he was killed to protect a secret. We can't talk about it here. Find me in the bell tower later, and I shall aid thee further.
Why are you releasing me?
I don't want to see another innocent die like your Franciscan brethren. I have seen Brother Andrew make numerous entries into his journal. This may contain the answers to the cathedral's dark secrets.
What can I do?
If I were you, I'd run.
They will surely hunt me if I run. This has to stop.
Then be it on your own head, Luther. Find Brother Andrew's journals if you can. He spent time in the old tower investigating. I believe I can find the key to the old tower in one of my stores. Later, come find me in the bell tower, and I will give it to you. Be swift. We can't evade them forever.
Oh, and we're out of here. But there's no sign of Lindsay on here because I can only presume it's because he's still alive. Let's take it. We got a zombie. Right then, where is he? Smash his head in! Well, smash his body in! Paul is nervous about ringing the bell, fearing his own capture. It is the custodian's task to ring the bell at appropriate times. Perhaps he will be by later to ring it.
Ah, Brother Luther, not a moment too soon. As you have noticed, dread things inhabit this place. Shambling corpses, and worse.
There is darkness at work here, in the midst of the Inquisition.
I suspect it is worse than that, but I have no proof. Brother Andrew knew this also, and paid the price for it.
Why are you telling me this?
Perhaps you can finish off what Andrew started. Take this key. It unlocks the old tower. It has been sealed off since the Inquisition arrived.
I intend to uncover the truth behind this.
If you manage to uncover the source of darkness, return here, and I will do everything I can to help. Till then, brother, may your faith protect you.
Keep going. Fact. While I'm doing it. Where's my map? I think like there's only really one place I can go. That's through here, I'd wager. Yep. Let's go through. I thought that was it. I thought we were dead. Is this casket in readiness for Brother Andrew's body? Perhaps Augustine is blessing it, or perhaps it has a more sinister purpose. It is almost as if the death was expected or arranged. Shield. Lying on an abandoned easel is a sheet of tattered paper covered with diary page, scrolls of ink. I suppose it is understandable that they will not show me the hand of Jude on such little notice, but I must confess that the preparations they make are most unusual. No acts of consecration, no daily prayer or worship are demonstrated by this strange order. One wonders if they are holy at all, let alone being under the auspices of the Grand Inquisition. Perhaps it is my naivete of our faith. There are many practices associated with it, and they differ greatly from region to region. Perhaps Amiens is merely more eccentric than the others. A sheet of music lies upon the bookshelf. Nice. I'm just going to re-enchant my weapon. There's also one little small minor act of business to do before we go any further. Ah, he's got a sword. This is actually quite handy. Where's that spell 8? Spell 11 even. We got him. Two-edged sword, let's do it. This will be a bit of a better weapon than what we had before. Right, let's go use this sheet music. By means of bellows and pump, the pipe organ is able to play deeply moving music. It has the power to inspire faith and influence hearts beyond the control of the mind. The tabernacle is almost empty. There are none of the things that should be there, such as holy water or other ritualistic items. Only a circle of power line on the bottom shelf. So, basically we can do stronger spells now, but we need something else before we can do it. Well, let's head down here. I mean, there's only really one last area we can go, and that's through this door. Is there any more trappers? A wine casket used to mature in wine. The wine inside this one must be very strong, for it seeps through the cask, filling the air with a heady aroma. Knocking on the cask results in a hollow thud. It is empty, but why when all the others are full of maturing wine? Let's turn the spigot. Let's get this on. Ah, we got a horror. What a time for my spells to vanish. Slashy, slashy. The pedestal has 3 small indentations adorning its top, arranged in a circular formation. Each socket appears to be waiting for something. Shield before I go down. Finish him! Right, so Antobok and Magnamore. So I just need to do all these now, which is going to take a few minutes. So just bear with me while I sort that out. Okay, that is that done. So let's just get a new shield up. With that, no, not enough energy. I'm just going to fight the survivor here. That was pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. Oh no! Paul has perished at the hands of the eternal darkness. With no one to stop their diabolical plans, humanity will surely be annihilated. Well, that sucks. Okay. Okay. Take two very shortly. Hello there. We're back. So, it's sometime later. I've rebattled through, and it's actually saved this time, which is... crossbow bolts. That went so much better that time, that's ridiculous. An effigy of a monk reclining on a sacrificial altar. A deep groove bisects its chest. The monk's face looks almost like the custodian. The inscription reads, "Only when thy friend is sacrificed, when his cries fill the air, will the great doors be opened to thee." Pack him up. Alright, finish him then. Okay. So, this was the room with the water plate. This shelf appears to be recessed into the wall, not quite as flush as the others in the room. Almost as if it could slide inwards. Let's push it. Easy done. Got the Codex of Paragon. We already knew that's what that does. Well, torn diary page. Let's read it. With a shudder, my heart turned to ice. I came to the brutal realization that the entire order were heretics, and that I was in incredible jeopardy. Who knows how long they had kept their dark secret, masquerading as custodians of the Hand of Jude, when in fact they guarded a damnable relic. The essence of the unholy Chaturga, and used it to lure potential victims to their hideous sacrifice. I felt sick, and despite my faith, I felt intense fear and hopelessness. I know that I must escape this place before they suspect my knowledge. I must warn the world and notify the real Inquisition of their presence. Knowing death is just around the corner and fearing every moment, I commit these words to paper. Augustine will find this book. I will remove certain pages and hide them so that all who may follow might discover the truth before it is too late. Alright then, this is proof. Let's head back all the way up to the bell tower. Keep going. I'll leave my spells off for the moment, I will put them back up soon. In fact, no time like the present. Oops. We're backtracking. I'm listening carefully because I'm worried about trappers. Let's keep going. Going up. It's not the last time we visit the cathedral. There will be one more level in the cathedral after this and then we're done with it. 2 more levels in Persia, 2 more levels in the mansion.
Brother Andrew suspected Augustine all along. I managed to find remnants of his journal, and it all points to Augustine's involvement with a paganistic cult operating inside the cathedral.
Aye, the cathedral's dark secret has been uncovered. I too suspected this, but was too afraid to act. Augustine himself is a heretic.
He has covered his tracks well, claiming that the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude, was stored here. He had those who came to see it murdered. The Hand of Jude never existed.
And with that realization, the trap closes, brother. My days here are numbered. I awoke to find this cruel dagger placed upon my pillow this morn. It can only mean one thing. I know too much, and they are moving to silence me. I can only hope that what little faith I have left is enough to save my soul. Please, take this thing away from me. Its very sight troubles me to no end. May your faith protect thee, Brother Luther, for that's all you have.
Oh dear. this happens later than I remember, so I thought this happens. He first gets killed when. Nice stained glass, I'll say that. So now we need to head back down to where we just were. I know. It's a bit of a pain, but what can you do? I'm going to cast an enchant on my sword. Just in case. Bit annoying to have to go all the way back up just to come all the way back down again, but kill it. What time to be caught on the reload? They're only really good for one-shot trappers and then the dice, so obviously while that first one was obviously getting ready to fire the get ready to shoot its load before we went out the room. That's giving us another way to go. Let's get a shield up. Need to dispel the magic. Let's try that. Let's get the sword enchanted again. Oh no. Lying in a pool of his own blood is the custodian, Paul's only ally in his fight against the darkness. His soul no doubt lingers, fused to the old self which his life has been taking, watching over his own rapidly cooling corpse. Feeling all hope escape him, Paul's situation is suddenly 1,000 times more desperate than before. Now he is alone, alone against the darkness.
You are a clever man, Brother Luther. Wanting answers to clarify your new position as fugitive, you seek them out, and this is what you find. Tell me, what does a man such as yourself think of when he finds a viper's nest of heresy? When he finds the very source of corruption?
I think of irony. Irony of what you, masquerading as a member of the Inquisition, stand for. And that you stand for evil.
Evil is merely a perspective which no longer concerns me, Luther. You will be executed in the most painful manner imaginable. After we have broken your frail body and mind in the name of our true Lord, Zealotov. Come, my children. Feast on this morsel, and let us return to our preparations.
Alright, bring it. Come on. This is going very badly. Get off me! Heal now. Not a great place to have that fight. It's a bit too much of a narrow confine. Through we go then. The door is decorated more than most within the catacombs. Sensing an immense evil behind this door, Paul wonders if the ceremony the monk had mentioned earlier is taking place behind it. Should Paul enter and put an end to the heresy? Yes, we should.
Your task, my liege and greater guardian, is to guard this place. Do not worry about this world. His kind yelps in terror at the sight of your mightiness. We will dispose of him ourselves.
That's an inglorious end.
If I am to guard this place, then
And that's another chapter down. Note from Edward. The note reads, "My dearest Alex, I am glad that you have followed my paper trail thus far. I knew I could depend on you. This will be the hardest part of your journey. Look for the 88 keys to continue your journey into the past. Your loving grandfather." Right, so we are going to stop here, but once again I'll say thank you very much for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed. Went badly wrong with this when I found out what happens if you don't save, so yeah. Take care, have a great day. See you next time. Au revoir, so long. I can say, happily, always save it twice just in case the first time didn't take. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.